Let me ask you something. What does it actually take to stop someone mid-scroll? Not just get a like, not just a quick glance. I mean, actually make someone stop, stare, and think, who is this? Because that's a rare thing. In a world where thousands of creators are posting every single second, where the average person scrolls through miles of content every week without remembering a single face, to actually make someone stop, that takes something real. Nicole Hill has that something. You might know her as Nicole Hill on Instagram. You might have caught one of her TikToks at 2 a.m. and suddenly realized 20 minutes had gone by. Or maybe the algorithm just decided one day that you needed to see her. And honestly, the algorithm was right. She didn't arrive with a press release, no agency, no viral moment handed to her. She just showed up one October morning in 2025, posted a photo, wrote 2 words and a smiley face, and quietly started building something that the internet couldn't ignore. By the time people started paying attention, the numbers were already there. Hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of likes. A brand so natural, it doesn't even feel like a brand. Welcome to Gorgeous Models, and welcome to the story of Nicole Hill. Every creator has a beginning, a moment where they decide, consciously or not, to stop being a spectator and start being the show. For Nicole Hill, that moment came on October 2nd, 2025. That was the date of her very first post on Instagram. And the caption? Simple, honest, almost laughably low-key for someone who would go on to capture the attention of hundreds of thousands of people. It just said, first post, smiley face. That's it. No manifesto, no grand introduction. Just a girl, a smiley emoji, and the beginning of something bigger than she probably imagined. Now here's what I find fascinating about that. In a world where everyone is performing from day one, perfectly lit photos, rehearsed bios, overproduced content, Nicole came in quiet, understated, like she wasn't trying to prove anything. And maybe that was exactly the point. 4 days later, October 6th, she posted again. Let's go slowpoke. Already the voice was there, playful, a little cheeky, like she was teasing you and daring you to keep up at the same time. By the end of October, the posts kept coming. The energy kept building. October 29th, would you react the same way? A caption cut off mid-sentence, designed to make you stop and wonder. October 31st, goofy when I'm in it. November 1st, I didn't realize I dropped my keys. Read those captions and tell me you don't already have a sense of her personality. Playful, self-aware, a little flirty, confident but not in an aggressive way, more like the confidence of someone who just genuinely doesn't need your approval to feel good about herself. That's Nicole Hill in October 2025. Unknown, unsponsored, just starting out, but already the DNA of something special was there. Now let's talk about how Nicole Hill actually plays the internet, because this is where it gets interesting. Instagram is her home base. Fitness, confidence, a vibe that's somewhere between lifestyle creator and bold self-expression. Her bio describes herself around fitness and skits, 2 words that sound simple but actually cover a huge creative range. And when you pair that with her captions, playful, flirty, often just a sentence or 2 with an emoji, you start to understand the formula. By the time we're looking at her profile in early 2026, she's sitting at around 300,000 followers on Instagram. Not just sitting, that number is climbing. And for someone who posted their first piece of content just a few months earlier, that trajectory is genuinely remarkable. But Instagram is just one side of the story. TikTok is where she shows you the personality. Short videos, trending sounds, dances, reactions, moments of humor. The kind of content that grabs you in the first second and keeps you watching until the end, then immediately sends you to her Instagram to see more. And that's not accidental. Her TikTok bio literally says, and I love this detail, Instagram is better, with a direct link to @NicoleThick. That's not just self-promotion, that's a funnel. That's a girl who understands how the internet works and uses it deliberately. TikTok numbers, around 559,000 followers, millions of likes, dozens of videos going up every month. The momentum on that platform alone would be impressive for a creator who'd been at this for years. For someone a few months in, it's almost hard to believe. Let's take a moment to actually talk about what makes Nicole Hill's content work, because there are a lot of creators out there with similar aesthetics, similar platforms, similar follower counts. So what is it about her specifically that keeps people coming back? I think it comes down to three things: relatability, tension, and consistency. Relatability. Nicole doesn't feel like a celebrity you're admiring from a distance. She feels like someone you might actually know. Her captions are casual, her humor is dry and a little goofy when I'm in it. You gonna flirt back or just stare? These aren't the words of someone performing for an audience. They're the words of someone who is genuinely just being themselves and inviting you in. Tension. And this is the one that's a little harder to put your finger on, but it's real. Every good piece of content creates a little bit of tension, a question, a feeling of wanting more. Nicole's captions are masters of this. I didn't realize I dropped my keys. What happened next? Would you react the same way? React to what? The sentences trail off, the stories are incomplete, and that incompleteness, that tiny gap between what she gives you and what you want to know, is what keeps people double tapping and coming back for the next post. Consistency. And finally, she shows up. Every week, sometimes multiple times a week on multiple platforms. Not perfectly, she's not a content machine, but regularly enough that her audience knows she's there. And in the intention economy, showing up consistently is more powerful than showing up perfectly. There's also one more dimension worth mentioning: the live content. Records from her TikTok live sessions show sessions with titles like Just Saying Hi and Playing COD, going live as recently as February and March of 2026. And this matters more than people realize, because going live on TikTok isn't just about connecting with fans, it's about signaling to the algorithm that you're an active, engaged creator. And there's something really authentic about a girl who posts stunning photos on Instagram and then hops on TikTok live to play Call of Duty. It makes her three-dimensional, real, human. That's the craft, and it's working. Now, let's zoom out for a second, because I want to talk about something bigger than the posts and the captions and the follower counts. I want to talk about what Nicole Hill is actually building here. Because here's the thing, in 2025 and 2026, social media isn't just a hobby. For the right creator with the right audience and the right approach, it's a business, a real one. Nicole's link in bio, which she directs her audience to from her profile, connects to a hub of platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and beyond. That's not just a collection of links, that's an ecosystem. Every platform she's on feeds traffic somewhere else. Every follower on TikTok is a potential follower on Instagram. Every Instagram follower is a potential subscriber or buyer or supporter down the line. And the numbers support the scale of what she's building. Over 500,000 followers on TikTok, 300,000 on Instagram, millions of total likes, content going out multiple times a month across multiple platforms. These aren't the numbers of someone just playing around. This is someone building something real, even if from the outside it looks effortless. The creator economy in 2025 and 2026 rewards exactly the profile Nicole has built: a loyal, engaged audience that feels like they know you, content that's consistent and native to the platform, a personality that people connect with, not just a face they scroll past. When those elements are in place, the opportunities follow. Brand partnerships, platform monetization, exclusive content, community building, all of it becomes possible at scale. What's remarkable about Nicole's story is how quickly she got here. Most creators spend 2, 3, 4 years slowly building to these numbers. Nicole went from first post to 500,000 TikTok followers in months. That kind of trajectory doesn't happen without something genuinely compelling at the center of it. And that something is her, exactly as she is. I want to take a step back from the analytics for a moment and talk about something that I think is at the heart of why Nicole Hill resonates so deeply with so many people. In a corner of the internet that's often obsessed with perfection, with filters and editing and impossible beauty standards, Nicole shows up as herself. Her content isn't about achieving some unreachable ideal. It's about owning who you are, exactly as you are, with confidence and humor and a little bit of attitude. The fitness angle in her bio isn't just about aesthetics, it's about strength. It's about a relationship with your body that's built on what it can do and how it makes you feel, not on whether it fits someone else's definition of beautiful. And her audience feels that. You can see it in the way people respond to her content, not just with likes and comments, but with genuine connection. She's not performing confidence, she is confident. And confidence, it turns out, is one of the most contagious things in the world. There's something really refreshing about watching someone who just gets it. Gets that social media can be fun without being fake. Gets that you can be bold and playful and a little flirty without being someone you're not. Gets that the best thing you can offer an audience isn't perfection, it's authenticity. Nicole Hill, from her very first post in October 2025 to where she stands today, has been consistently, unapologetically, authentically herself. And in a crowded digital landscape full of noise, that kind of clarity of self is rarer than you think and worth a lot more than followers. All right, let's talk about the future. Because if the last few months of Nicole's trajectory tell us anything, it's that she is nowhere near her ceiling. Think about it. She started posting in October 2025. Within months, she had cleared 300K on Instagram and was closing in on 600K on TikTok. That's not a slow burn, that's a rocket. Creators with that kind of early momentum, especially when it's built on genuine personality rather than manufactured virality, tend to keep climbing. The audience they build is loyal, not just large, and loyalty is what converts into long-term success. The platforms she's building on are also exactly the right ones. TikTok's creator ecosystem, Instagram's tools for creators, YouTube Shorts' growing reach, these are the arteries of the modern creator economy, and Nicole is active on all of them. She's not putting all her eggs in one basket. She's diversifying, cross-posting, building multiple touch points with her audience. And the gaming element, the TikTok lives playing COD, that's interesting because gaming culture has its own massive loyal audience, and a creator who can genuinely bridge lifestyle/confidence content with gaming authentically has a lane that very few creators occupy. That kind of crossover appeal is valuable. The early signal has been sent. The foundation has been laid. Whatever comes next for Nicole Hill, she's built it on something real. And that's the kind of foundation that lasts. And that, family, is the story of Nicole Hill, a girl who started with a simple caption, just a smiley face and the words "first post," and turned it into something that hundreds of thousands of people show up for every single week. What I love most about her story isn't the numbers, it's the how. She didn't hack the algorithm. She didn't manufacture a persona. She didn't follow some formula she found online. She just showed up as herself, playful, confident, a little goofy, a little flirty, and let the right people find her. And find her they did. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to Gorgeous Models if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the most interesting creators and models taking over the internet. We've got more stories coming, stories just like this one. Real people, real journeys, real impact. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.